Hey guys, this is Mike Rowe, head football coach for Corey High School in Minnesota. Remember, you can follow me on Twitter at Coach Mike Rowe. Today I'm going to be talking about shovel option variations. I love this concept because it breaks down the power and a bunch of different other things like we like speed options, swing concept to the running back, so many great things. Again, remember, whenever you watch one of these videos, like, subscribe, comment, tell your friends about it. It just shows us that you know about the videos and that we're putting some good content together. Let's take a look at the blocking rules. First, for our tackle, he's going to be a down and climb. Our guard will be a down block. Our center will be a down block. Our guard is going to pull and get first threat. Our tackle could go all the way to backside backer. Our backside tackle is going to hinge block. And then if we have a tight end, he'll take the DN. Our H-back needs to take a jab step and create a good pitch relationship. And in this concept, we're going to have a burst with our running back. First concept we're going to look at is the burst shovel is what we're looking at. You'll see some cut-ups against some odd. We'll see some cut-ups against some even front. All depends. Again, skip pull. We're leaving the DN. He's the read. We have our shovel here. Our backer, how is he going to relate in this stack front? Is he going to chase the bubble or is he going to stay in the box and play the shovel? Let's go take a look at some video. First, look here, we're going to have burst motion by our running back. So our running back's going to motion out. Now we have our shovel coming under here. The guard needs to pull and climb. He shouldn't be trying to trap block the defensive end. So again, there's the shovel underneath because they chase. They bring an extra defender out there. Because of that, the quarterback is able to throw it underneath for a big gain. Looking at the end zone, there's our motion. So there's our down blocks, our skip pull, he's wrong to trap. But you can see how it cleans up that lane and it makes it clean for that H-back to get upfield and score the touchdown. Our next clip, we're going to get that burst motion. This time they're not going to adjust to the running back. So because of that, the box is loaded, plus they're very heavy aligned over here. So the quarterback's just going to turn his shoulders and throw it. Good job by the receivers creating space for the running back. End zone shot, blocking scheme doesn't change. This is the stack look that we had in the diagram. You can see backer doesn't chase out with the running back, so the numbers are 6 in the box, allows the quarterback to turn his shoulders and get it out there. Good tackle by the safety. This clip, we're going to get our burst motion out here to the one receiver side. So now that's going to open up. Backer is chasing. We're down the red zone where you get a lot of man-to-man. Quarterback is able to find the shovel defender or the shovel player right there, toss it right underneath to get the touchdown. So again, the end zone of it, let's take a look at how well the blocking scheme goes. There's the down, the pull. We leave the DN. He comes right to quarterback, makes it an easy read for the quarterback to throw that ball right underneath for the shovel for the touchdown. Here's another look here. So we have our H-back. We're getting our burst motion right here. Backer's going to chase. So that's going to open up the shovel for H-back. He's going to get the overhang backer in the 3-4. There he comes to close. We get a good down block and wash. Good pursuit on the play, but a good concept. We're unbalanced with our tight end here. So you're going to see the double team here on this 4-eye, as we would call it here. So there's the burst, running backs out, backers chasing. There's the double team moving it. There's the pulling guard getting the overhang, and we work our way up to the safety. Just good backside pursuit, but an easy read for the QB on this concept. Next concept we're going to look at is dart lead, and I really like this concept because if you have a quarterback that can run and get to the outside real quick, it's a great concept. You're going to see a bunch of unbalanced where they're going to take this receiver and put him over here just to create a adjustment in the defense and give a shorter edge for the running back to set. You're going to see that defense will overflow hard, and the quarterback's really able to get that shovel underneath to the H-back. Here you can see we have a too high look from our safety look right there. We're going to have our shovel coming underneath here, and we're going to have our lead with the running back. Because he's man-to-man, we're just going to get that release to the outside. So as you watch this play unfold, you can see the quarterback attacks that edge, DN comes out wide and attacks the running back's hip, he's able to pitch it underneath, and great effort by the offense. So again, we're looking at the end zone here. We got the double A gap. So easy down, clean pull. It's really set up. You'll have your down block here, and then your running back coming, and the DN is going to play that running back's hip. So quarterback gets it. He stretches. You can see where the ball needs to go underneath on the shovel. Great concept. Really stretches them out. Now we're going to take a look at a couple on balance. This is a game where I became really aware of this concept. So you can see here they're in their unbalanced set. You're going to have your 4 here. They're going to run to that short edge. The defense is a little confused. Corner is going to be clearing out here, running across the formation. So now all you have is that backer and that safety. So there is your backer coming through here. Good block by the running back. Quarterback's able to cut and pick up good yardage. Looking at the end zone scheme, there's our downs, our pull. Tackle does a good job getting that backside. Running back hooks, and then they're in the snow, so it's easy to run into each other. But still, you can see the value of this concept. Anytime you're down in the red zone, you're always looking for something. So here we are unbalanced again. You can see here's where the shovel comes down. The numbers, you only have the 2. You have your read player and your player for your running back to block on the edge. Everything flows hard over the top. Quarterback is able to stop his feet and shovel it underneath to their athlete, who's able to get into the end zone on a 3rd and 3. Here's a great angle to see how they block that traditional. You see here's the crash in that A gap, so center is able to step here. You're able to get a good down, good solid. Here's your backside. Here's your pull coming to backer here. So you have all the numbers that you want in that area. Quarterback does a great job making that pitch, slowing his feet, good foot. Pre-snap, you can tell you have the alignment that you want. You have an outside backer, a DN, a safety, and a backer. We're going to have the block here. We're going to have our base, our down, and our pull to get that defender. Plus, we have the running back here. So this is going to be a keep by the quarterback all the way through in the snow. So it cleans up and they get the edge. He's just able to pick up. So you can see the alignment again, like we talked about. So you're going to have all those clean angles that you want out of this concept here that really make it go. You can see it play out here. So there's the DN. He pinches down. Running back's able to hook. It's a good job. And now you're just out racing the alley player for a good concept. So our last concept has a little change to it a little bit here. So now we're going to motion our H-back either in the unbalance or in a regular set, and now our running back is going to be our shovel. So kind of a running back traditional shovel. So we just call it the bubble shovel here. You're going to see some odd front concepts, but 2 good looks at it, seeing how the defense adjusts. The rules really don't change. We're doubling down and pulling and doing what we can to pick up the first down. We'll throw the bubble on all of these concepts. So again, we're going to like the burst rules with the running back. We're going to motion here and then bubble and try and get them to see if they're going to bump out or not in this concept. So we're going to have our motion. There's our burst. Now our running back becomes our shovel underneath. He needs to jab step. There's the bubble. The backer's coming off the edge, so the safety's running the alley. So we know that we can throw the bubble and get to the sideline for a good play. So the path doesn't change. We do have odd front, so we can double down, be able to climb. We're going to be able to read this here. We do have the overhang to account for. The puller can account for that in this concept. So there's our motion. There's our burst motion. Safety's chasing over the top. He's got 10 yards, so he's too far away. As we play out, the shovel box is full. So throw the bubble and get out to the sideline and create a play. So again, getting real creative here. Here's going to be the burst with the bubble. We have an unbalanced set. So right now the numbers are right there in the favor of the offense. So there's the burst, no adjustment. The box stays heavy. He's pursuing and already has already lost leverage to the bubble. So an easy throw, 3 for 3 blocking, makes the tackle. We have to get to the outside line there. So again, motion, our running back's going to be our jab and slow play. He can't beat the guard. Down there, the box is loaded. Quarterback will throw that outside. He will throw that ball because they're chasing. Now I'd like to see the receiver to keep getting into that alley. The backer does a good job closing. The sideline was there. Keep stretching it out. Make it a little harder tackle for him. Again, this has been our shovel option variations. I hope you got a couple new ideas to run here in this concept. There's many different ways to run this concept between fly sweep and outside zone, and really to manipulate that defense. I think there's going to be a big upswing in the use of this play next year. Again, you can get a hold of me at Coach Mike Rowe on Twitter. Thank you. Make sure you like, subscribe, and if you're ever interested, check out my motions and shifts clinic at coachtube.com.